Hello, my beautiful fire signs. We're doing a interesting read today. Slightly different. I'm doing something new. Spirit is guiding me to look into what you need to focus on at this time when you receive this message to bring more alignment and success into very specific areas of your life, romantic relationships, family, money and career and purpose. So that's what we're taking a look at. I'm going to start your reading with an oracle card. That's how we're opening up the reading and getting an oracle message for you, and then we're going to look at those areas very specifically to serve you on your journey right now. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome in Evolve community. Always good to have you here. I want to thank you for your love and support on my channel. Those of you who have reached out for personal readings and coaching sessions, it is such an honor. Thank you for supporting my work and trusting me with your process. I always ask that you guys trust your guidance system. For those who are new, I'm High Priestess Elif. I welcome you to evolve with me. Welcome your guides and keepers into this space. Ask them to guide you through the reading. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, leave it. It's not for you. And if it triggers, that is where your work begins. All right, this message is to serve you, to uplift you, to bring you the guidance that you need at this time. So we trust the process. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for giving me access to your energy, for bringing you here, beautiful souls, and for giving us the clarity that we need at this time. I'm going to ask you guys to please continue to support my channel, help the algorithm by taking a moment to click the like button, interact with the video by commenting as many times as you like. Oh, this resonates, that didn't quite fit for me, or I quite like that. Leave a kind message for somebody else. It really helps my channel, and I need all the support that I can get right now to help this channel to grow. So thank you. Right, I am open for personal, for private readings and for coaching sessions. Also, just to remind you guys, especially for those of you who are new, on Thursdays, every second Thursdays, I come onto this YouTube channel. I do a live where I do free channeled healing activations. So for the community, so if you want to be a part of that, you have a symptom, you need healing in a particular area, join us and click the notification bell so that you can receive a notification for when I go live. Right. Let's begin. Let's get your oracle message. Wow. Sea storm. Thank you, Spirit. So, fire. This is for my fire signs. Calm amidst the chaos. Calm amidst the chaos. I'm really getting the message from Spirit Sagittarius that you've really been mastering this. It's been something you've been working on through many, many lifetimes, and you keep perfecting it. A lot of your focus and you're constantly recognizing more and more opportunities around being able to just add value to this. There is a situation in your life that is quite emotional for you at this time. Spirit is also saying to me, for those of you who are here to work with the collective, you're picking up the intensity, the chaos emotionally, the turmoil in the collective. And so it is very important for you to remember that you have to maintain a stable point of attraction when holding space for the collective, especially if that is your work and what you've come here to do. You've got the number 32. You are deep, deep, deep in the ocean. She is deep, deep, deep in the ocean. She's definitely stepping forward and coming through as a guide. Some of you have an ancient connection to mermaids, sirens. I'm getting that energy. You are in that energy. The voice and the throat chakra and the medicine that comes through, that you channel through your voice. So the number 32 might be significant for you, and it's reduced to the number 5, which is about change. Your voice is bringing change to the collective. Let's read this message from the oracle booklet. Let's get all the information for you guys. Right, calm amidst the storm. Even though the seas are wild, the atmosphere is torn with stabs and lightning, and there is no land in sight. The sea storm being is following her intuition, and she will know what to do to make it home. Lightning won't strike her, and she will keep swimming until she reaches land. She seems slightly in a trance and is using her inner wisdom and deep knowledge to swim home. She is from Atlantis. Beautiful. So there's definitely past life connection to Atlantis here, where she saw beings doing things that would lead to destruction. She has seen how their hubris led to the upheaval, and her home has sunk under the waves. She now goes out in search of her new home. So, too can you. There's a sense, I'm getting the message from Spirit, that you have felt like you are not home, this is not home. For some of you there, you have awoken to an awareness that you have lived lives amongst ancient civilizations. There is a deep message that you carry in your body around the waters, and that speaks to your past life in Atlantis and everything that happened there. Sea Storm speaks. You are surrounded by storms, wild moments, and a great deal of emotional drama at this time. The world you know may be changing in almost unrecognizable ways. There is destruction behind you, and you have left it in the past, but you are still searching for your new home. So you're in that in-between place. Ooh. You're in that in-between place, and you might feel like you're stuck, and you might feel like you're lost, and you might be wondering where you're going. You will find it if you turn inwards and listen to the inner knowledge that will send you in the right direction. Don't look. Don't search. You are a shapeshifter, and you are able to make it through this time with no land, no home, and no apparent rescue, by trusting that you will make it. I'm a fire sign, I'm Sagittarius, I'm deeply resonating with this. Initially I felt like, well, I don't have drama or chaos in my own life. I do work with the collective, obviously, so I do feel and pick up on what's the chaos that it reverberates through so many people's systems, their bodies at this time. I do resonate with the past life in Atlantis. A lot of my fears have been around waters and floods and that kind of thing, and so I do associate with that. What is interesting is I came into this life, and I'm feeling called to share some of my own experience and my own resonance, maybe for the purpose of someone here, is that I was born into a family who in essence was homeless. My people were dispossessed in South Africa, my ancestors. So the search for home was a lengthy one. They fell into a form of slavery, working for a farmer and living on his land, and that not being their home. And then later being put into what might be known as the projects in America. Because that's what it is, these projects that were created for the dispossessed people to keep them stuck in a particular system. My grandparents were already old when they got that council house, and it wasn't long after that my aunt met a narcissistic man, married him, and he got the entire family out of the house. So we were homeless, moving from place to place. Most of my childhood was like that. I didn't have a home. I laid my head down under other people's roofs, put my feet under other people's tables where I was welcomed. It was never my home. My search for and my work around home has been very, very deep. It's been complex. It's been complicated at times. And even though now I'm in a I bought my first home when I was 22, and then I lost it because my husband had a gambling addiction. He caused me to lose my home. So that there's a lot of chaos and turmoil just around home. And now I'm in a somewhat settled place, but it's still not my home. Do you understand? It doesn't feel like, oh, I've arrived, this is home. I still wonder where I'm going to lay my head down when I die, that kind of thing. So for me, this is a deep journey. And it's interesting, it's the first time I'm making the connection to the loss of home in past lives being carried forward into something that I need to heal, that I am healing in this life. And that might resonate for you. I also resonate with being a shapeshifter. And you are able to make it through this time with no land, no home, and no apparent rescue by trusting that you will make it. Being a wanderer, I've had to find strength and value in being a wanderer, in not needing that one place to be anchored to in order to feel safe. So it's a different path to finding stability. It's an internal stability, and you might resonate with that. Your message of divination is this is a time of upheaval and great change. But if you tune into the deeper inner voice and follow the radar, you will build into your very cells. You will find the way home through all this chaos and wreckage. The old world is gone. The new world is yet to be found. The journey will continue for some time, but trust, 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 and follow the compass of your inner guidance. Listen, check in with your wisdom, then go in that direction now. The world again now, the old world is, we're leaving the old world behind, so we're moving into a whole new world. We already are in that, building new systems and everything. And that is in the form of, it is forming in real time for us. So we're re-experiencing that again now, which is really, really interesting. And meeting it in a new way. And so the resonance with and the deep understanding of how to find stability within when there is no stability in the 3D world, and when you are part of such vast dynamic changes, these massive quantum leaps, having the capacity to not go absolute crazy and to not completely collapse in every way or form is a sense of mastery that we have the capacity for, because of the many lifetimes that we have experienced and that we have learned through and grown and evolved through. Learning how to listen to and trust your guidance system. If you don't know how to do that yet, you need to start. It is very important. Contact me for coaching sessions. You need to start learning. You cannot use your conditions and your 3D world as a compass. That is a very dangerous way of living and experiencing yourself right now. It is an uncomfortable, painful way of experiencing yourself right now. You are more adaptable, more flexible, more able to survive than you know. Interest in the land of Lemuria and Atlantis and memories of these lands may be resurfacing. I was fostered in my early childhood because of my circumstances, and my foster mother and I had a past life in Lemuria. And so, I resonate with a lot of this message. Beautiful, very beautiful for me. So let me know how you resonate. Now, let's move on to the next part of the reading for you guys. Let's look very specifically at what it is you need to know and be aware of to bring in more alignment and success in these areas of your life. Right, let's start with romantic relationships. What is it that my fire signs need to know, focus on, be more aware of to bring balance, alignment, and success into their romantic relationships? Page of Cups. you need to work on your insecurities. Also, for some of you, you want to start to do the to work on the trauma, to do some of the shadow work around why you attract immature partners, why you're trying to rescue people all the time. If you've already worked through that and you've outgrown that and you're well on your way with that, there's another message coming through for some of you around not being, around trusting your emotions, around trusting your love. Relationships, they do bring and present challenges. And when you are presented with a challenge in relationship, it is not an indication that it is a bad place to be and you must run. So this is for some of you who have a tendency to be avoidant. It is an opportunity for you to overcome and heal something when it comes to love and relationships. Some of you have been stuck in a cycle of not allowing relationships to go beyond a particular point because of this fear. Because you've come into this life with the tendency to hold on to and to try and rescue other people, and it's come at a great cost. So now you're working on that balance. The key to this, no matter which part of this message resonates with you, is work on the insecurities that come up for you. Develop emotional maturity. Learn to work on regulating. Work on the nervous system. All right, there are so many different modalities. There are processes. You can go to therapy. You can work with a spiritual coach like me, with a healer like me. You can work where I teach you practical processes. I channel the work that you do from source. You can work with tapping. You can do EFT tapping. You can do meditation. You can do yoga. You can, where you hold space for working through those very specific workshops. There's lots of things that you can do, but you want to directly start to give space to modalities that help you to develop emotional maturity and the capacity to self-regulate, because you cannot depend on or rely on somebody else to do that for you. That is going to be toxic in any romantic relationship. All right. Family, what is it that my fire signs want to focus on and be aware of to bring more balance into their family relationships, more alignment and success when it comes to family? Right. Choice. There is some stability coming in for you when it comes to family. What is very evident for me with the Two of Coins here is Spirit is talking about the fact that you need to remember, you want to remember that there is past life karma. You want to ask yourself and work on what is the purpose of this relationship with this family member? What is the karma here? What is the soul contract? What is the soul contract between us? What is it that this person triggers within me? What is it that they've come here to teach me? What is the value that they add? Right. You're about to go down, new doors are opening for you within family. All right. So new experience, more stability, a new path. How you feel about family and how you feel about certain family members are going to change too. So remember, you have free will. Practice your the gift of choice, and allow your choices, what you choose to focus on, how you choose to look at things, what you choose to engage in to serve you, to serve your highest good. Right, let's move on to money. What is it that my fire signs want to be aware of when it comes to money? What is it that they want to focus on to bring in more alignment and success when it comes to money and career? Hangman. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling stagnant. You're not stuck. When you feel like you're stuck, this is the message. When you feel like you're stuck, you're actually in an in-between place. You're in between what has been your relationship with money and what you've evolved to, which is in a better place, but you're still looking back. When you're in this place that you are at now with the Hangman, this is not about trying to fix anything. This is about building. How do I build on my value? So do that extra course, study something, research something, if that's what you're feeling called to. If the blockage is internal with your mindset, or how you, and maybe do both, because you never know where it is one way or another. Start working on your personal currency, the value you place upon taking care of yourself, with your choices, with your interactions, with how you treat yourself, all of that, mindset, everything. And so stop trying to fix the money situations and start building on your personal currency, on who you are as a person, your knowledge, your insight, your experiences day to day, your quality of life. That is going to resolve whatever money and career issues you have. All right. What is it that my fire sign wants to be aware of when it comes to purpose? What is it that they want to focus on to bring in more alignment and success when it comes to purpose? King of Wands. Passion. Start taking action towards your passion and your purpose, even if you don't have a fully formed idea. Yeah, I am on YouTube doing readings. I don't have a fully formed idea of how this serves anyone, or whether it has an impact on anyone, whether how I look or how I present or how people receive me. I've had to tune all of that out and just show up, because bringing clarity and truth is my purpose. Create spaces for it. You know what you want to do and what seems fun to you. You don't have to have a fully formed plan. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Start taking action towards the things that excite you. Follow your bliss. Follow your joy. Follow what feels right. The ego will come in and be like, but what will people think? And will they appreciate? And will they like that? And this and that and the other. And yeah. I don't have hundreds of thousands of people who click on my video and like it and comment, but I'm still here for the 1 or 2 people. Okay. Start taking action towards the things that excite you. Get your head out of what you need to fix so that you can make more money and clear the money blocks, and start following your bliss. Just have fun. That's the message. Have more fun. Beautiful. I love this message for you, my fire signs. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear back from you. And like I said, if you need to start your spiritual journey with a spiritual guide and coach, you're welcome to contact me. If you want to take a closer look at a situation in your life, email is in the description box below for private readings too. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light, and I will see you next time. Bye now.